Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of Humans of Platt. Today we have Miss Roman, and
Hello.
she is a teacher here at Platt, and she is going to be making quesitos and pastelillos de guava. All right, so here we have Miss Roman, and then we have Miss Emily, who's going to be our assistant today.
So hi everybody, welcome to this class. So I'm gonna try to teach you how to work with the pastry and some ingredients that we use like quesito and guava. So pastry in the history, repeating what I said earlier, it came from France. It's not natural from Puerto Rico, where I come from, or El Caribe. What happened that we just steal this pastry and we put our flavor, the Caribbean flavor, like guava, in some cream cheese. So I need your help, Mama. The first thing I'm gonna do is soak the cream cheese with some pastry sugar. And then I'm just gonna begin cutting my pastry. If you want to do it perfectly, you can just take a ruler and begin to measure like 2 by 2, and that would be for if you're doing like these are for you and for a lot of people. You can do bigger if you want, and you can do a smaller if you want. So I'm gonna try divided by 2 by 2, so we can have for everybody here. Okay, so we just cut the pastry. So if this would be bigger, we can do like 20 for each pastry. Okay. While she's doing the cream cheese, we just have to take our pastry, very easy. And you're gonna do like, if you know math, a trombo. It's not gonna be a rectangle. It's not gonna be a square. You have to just look at like a trombo.
Like a triangle?
Not a triangle.
A diamond?
Like a diamond. That is a real good description. Okay, so you
Miss
done with my
Roman.
cream cheese?
We have our first question. Shane, go ahead.
Where were you born?
So I born in Arecibo, Puerto Rico. I'm from Arecibo.
When?
When? Oh my God, a long time ago, in 1973. So I'm not too young. And it's December, so my birthday is December 29, 1973. So I used the egg like a glue. Okay, so we just had to just put it like this, and in here is gonna be my egg as a glue. Just very softly, and we just put here a little more, and this is gonna be our glue, and we're gonna begin to put it in. You see, this is how it's gonna be. It could be a little more smaller. It's not gonna be a good shape because I just cut. I didn't measure with a ruler, but it's gonna go in over. You can put a little more cream cheese, but I'm gonna leave for the other ones. Okay.
All right, we have another question, Miss Roman.
So this is my 4th year here working at Platt. I began in 2019. So for the guava, we only gonna put the pastry like this. We're gonna put a few of them here. We're gonna cook this like for less than 15 minutes. When it's done, we can take it out and just put the guava. This is the easy ones, okay? So I'm gonna do 3 guava, and the other one is gonna be cream cheese, okay? So I continue putting like this. And what we're gonna do now, we're gonna glue this. We put a little egg here.
Yep.
A little bit, just not too much. And
Is it just the egg white, or do you add a little water?
no, just the egg white.
Just the egg white.
Just the egg white.
All right, we have another question from Paula.
What made you want to become a teacher?
I think I admire my teachers from when I was young there in Puerto Rico. I admire my teachers, and I have a good grades. I always like to study, and I think that is one of the decisions that helped me to make and become a teacher here. Let me put this one here.
We have another question from John Chris.
What is your food to make?
What I like to make?
What's your favorite food?
I really honest with you, I love to do red rice, like arroz con gandules or arroz con habichuelas. And I like to do beans, guisadas, habichuelas guisadas. So to wet the rice in some bistecito that we call that steak. But I do that like guisado, like a steel bistec is how you say. Bistec guisado? How you can translate that? Bistec guisado.
It is braised beef.
Beef
Right.
Beef stew. Beef stew. Thank you.
Beef stew, huh? Thank you.
I love that too.
You love that too?
Yeah.
And I really honest, I cook good. When I do that, when I do my red rice, my kids run in my house.
So, Miss Ramon, the next question is from Abby. What do you do at Platt?
So if you know, I know what language. What other language that I speak? Spanish. So I teach Spanish here. So that is the language that I teach in here. That is good.
Do you do any clubs at Platt?
Yes, I have one club at Platt, and we call that club DECA. And I
Tell
travel.
the students about.
Yeah, DECA, it's more like an organization than a club. Why is an organization? Because it's a national organization. You can find DECA's member around the world. We have from India, we have from Spain, Japan. Every year we travel, and we have something that we call the ICDC, that is International Career Development Conference, and we celebrate that in different states in here, USA. This year we're gonna go to Florida. Last year we went to Atlanta, Georgia, and we meet a lot of kids from different around the world. Also, we compete there. We have some students that represent Platt High School. They compete in the state, and they also can go and compete in the state, international. So we meet people, we learn a lot because we have to go and do conference. So we learn a lot as a teacher. I also have to go to there and work. And it's not only classes. We go to different places like Disney. This year, DECA is gonna take us to Universal and Disney. So sad to go there.
Question: Does students is students allowed to go in the club, or?
Yeah, you can join the club. They teach you how to work also the store. It's a business club. They teach you, for example, if you like to become a teacher that teach to cook, that is one of the things good to be like a DECA, because they teach you how to become a businessman.
I want to be a firefighter. That's all I want to be.
You need a little more. So I'm gonna put this on the oven.
Can you make one
You know
with a
what?
guava?
See, I'm gonna put it all together, do the guavas, 4 guavas, and
All right, we have one more question for Maddie.
Maddie? How many?
How many years have you cooked?
Well, I think since cooking for my house, like 30 years, I think, since I was young. Cooking for, like, selling, because in Puerto Rico, I make cakes and I sell cakes.
Ooh.
Like wedding cakes, quinceañeras cake. So for anything that you need a cake, I make cake. I sell quesitos and I sell guayabas like 50 years, 60 years. So right now I'm gonna put this on the oven. It's already preheat. And just, we only have to see how we're gonna begin to raise. Come on. If that is little brown, we can take it out. So they already come out of the oven. ¿Verdad? Salieron del horno. This is very hot, so we're gonna be careful how we handle this, okay? So the quesito, we can just stay like this. You don't have to do anything right now. We only had to put a little syrup when they cold a little bit more. So we had to put the syrup there. So now we're gonna begin working with los pastelillos de guayaba. This is the pastry. It's already cooked, you see?
Yes.
Ready?
Yes.
This is a big one. It's not even because you know the time and we're using just a knife, but you can do it more pretty, try to be even if you're gonna sell this. We only have to just, very careful, open to the half.
Wow.
We're gonna do a sandwich.
Sandwich.
A guava pastry sandwich, okay? So we're gonna take our pasta. I melt this with just a little water. I make like a butter, you see? It's more handle. And it's gonna taste better because it's not like you cut the guava and put it in there. It's like a butter, I'd say. And we're just gonna fill out this. Let me take the knife. Careful when you handle the knife. So I'm
You don't
gonna
cut
just
yourself.
put my guava
But you
in
can get
here.
that shame.
I know.
And that would be because my hand was shaking.
Because I just doing this quickly. It's not gonna be a full of this, but and then we're just gonna put what? What is this?
The mix.
The
Yeah.
pastry
The
sugar.
Yeah, that's what sugar.
What you do with your hand?
We're gonna put a pastry sugar like here. And somebody, I was talking about coffee. You already know that I love coffee. People do there in here. Some people do here just for the morning, a donuts and a coffee. But for me, I can drink coffee all day and do something like this all day. Un pastelillo de guayaba. And just one quesito easy. You're just gonna put a little bit. If you have real honey, you can put honey if you want. If you don't have honey, you just can just use some like pancake syrup. Let me do just a whole. And we just gonna spread a little bit of this.
So, Ms. Ramon, Zach has a question. What can you drink with a pastry?
I can do this coffee, black or just with milk. Coffee or hot chocolate will be so nice.
Oh.
And you have un pastelillo de guayaba y un quesito. Got it?
Yep.
All right,
You
can
okay?
we say thank you to Ms. Ramon for being our
Thank
guest
you.
chef today?